Welcome back, peeps. Derek here, bringing you my DVD and Blu-ray update for the month of September. Very expensive month this month. I watched some of these, but some of them I haven't. Most of them, actually, I haven't watched. A few of them I got in today. So, let's get into this. The ones I did watch, I did reviews on, so pretty much I'll just tell you to go check those reviews out when I note them. So let's get going. First up, start with the DVDs first, since there's only a few DVDs. Arrow Video had a sale on their website, and I grabbed a few titles from them. I got mostly blues from them. And I did grab one DVD though, because this doesn't have a Blu-ray release, and that's Pieces. That cover art, you had to grab the Arrow version just for the cover art. Awesome cover. Film's awesome. I actually have a special project that should be airing later today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. So it's going to be a bonus of my It Came From the 80s series. Since I'll get into that later, because if you've seen my last review, it's actually going to be the last official, besides this bonus segment, review of It Came From the 80s. So look for that in a couple of hours or whatever. Hope you enjoy it. Pieces. Next up, I grabbed this is a snapper case. I know people dislike these, but I don't mind them. They're not terrible, but this one's actually in pretty good condition. I can understand why people hate them though, because they are kind of annoying looking. You just break them. But I wanted to see this film, and I'm glad I own it. It's the Black Scorpion. It's a creature feature with special effects by Willis O'Brien. If you don't know who he is, he's the stop motion animator who did the effects for King Kong, the original film. So I'm excited to check this out. I heard good things about it. So I'll be doing a review on this really soon. Black Scorpion. Next up we got Peter Jackson's debut. Bad Taste. This is the Anchor Bay Standard Edition. It's a film I haven't seen. I watched some of this when I got it. I haven't finished it. I'm excited because I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I work overnight, so sometimes I just pass out. I wasn't bored or anything at this film. It actually has a lot of good stuff in it, so can't wait to finish it. What I seen of it was awesome. Bad Taste. It's another Peter Jackson film, the gore masterpiece, Dead Alive. Fun film. I haven't seen it in years. I used to watch it on TV all the time. It used to be on, I think, IFC or Fairnet. Either one. Fairnet was the on-demand service that Xfinity, aka Comcast, used to have. So I used to watch a lot of films on it before I started collecting and never picked them up. Found this really cheap, so I picked up the DVD. Awesome film. Can't wait to revisit it. Next up we got a TV film from Lamberto Bava. I did a review on this on my It Came From the 80s series, so if you want to hear my full thoughts on this, check out that review. Graveyard Disturbance from Lamberto Bava. Fun film. Not for everyone, because it's kind of like a horror comedy. But I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. It has some awesome effects for a TV film, in my opinion. But if you want to know my full thoughts, like I said, check out that review. Graveyard Disturbance. Another film I haven't watched yet. It's Video Nasty. It's from director Joe D'Amato. And that's Horrible, also known as Absurd. One of the 72 Video Nasties. I forgot to mention that Pieces was also a Video Nasty. Haven't checked this out. I heard decent things about it. Some mixed. I heard some scenes are pretty brutal, like the kills, but I'm gonna learn that on my own. So I'm gonna watch this one soon. I'll let you know, guys, know what I think of it. Horrible. Film Harbinger Down. I watched this one. I didn't do a review on it yet. It's okay. It's not great. It's from Alec Gillis. He's the special effects guy. Him and Tom Wardoff Jr. did the effects of this film. It has a lot of good practical effects in it, but it gets ruined by some CGI, which I didn't get, because they made this film because they did The Thing, and that all their effects was taken from CGI from that film, the prequel of The Thing. So I didn't get why they added some CGI to this. You could tell it's CGI. And the story's not really... Alec Gillis wrote the screenplay for this, and it's not really... It's kind of corny, some of the lines, I'm not going to lie, but I still had some sort of fun with it. So I didn't really hate this film like some people did. But I can understand why they hate it at the same time. I think it's okay. I recommend it though, if you like creature features. Just don't expect a lot of practical effects throughout, which a lot of people would probably think this film would be, since it's pretty much their version of The Thing. Harbinger Down, it's okay. Next up we got a Shriek Show that I've been meaning to pick up. I finally found a copy for a decent price. And that's Lucio Fulci's TV film House of Clocks. I heard really good things about this one. I heard it's really underrated in Fulci's later repertoire of films. So I'm really interested in checking this one out. I'll be checking this one out really soon. House of Clocks. Another TV film from Lambaro Bava here. I guess it's like his version of A Postman Rings Twice. I think this film is pretty much that same story, but it has some horror elements to it. That's Until Death. Haven't checked it out yet, so I'll be watching this one. Like I said with the other, pretty much all these films I'll be rewatching watching soon. One I'll be revisiting is called Them. It's one of the Fab Five, the 5 home invasion films that came out in France during the French Extreme movement. Been wanting to revisit this one in a while. I haven't watched it since it was on TV. Same with Dead Alive, same situation. I never got a chance to pick up a copy. Found a copy for cheap off Hamilton Books, so I said, why not pick it up, because I want to grab all the Fab Five and do a marathon one time. I do enjoy all those films. So then I'm going to be revisiting this one real soon. Blood Punch, I did a review on this on my channel. It's one of the random reviews. Awesome film. The review's kind of non-spoiler free. I try to not spoil a lot of this. It's kind of like a horror version of Groundhog Day. It has a really smart plot, funny moments. I really enjoyed it. Check out that review to know my full thoughts on this film. Blood Punch from Midnight Releasing, awesome company. Synapse DVD of Strange Behavior. I know Severin put this out under its title of Dead Kids. I just haven't... DVD was in the right price range for me at that time, so I picked it up. It's going to be a first time watch for me with this film. I heard a lot of good things about it, so I wanted to check it out for myself. So I'll be checking this out soon. The cover's awesome. Strange Behavior, aka Dead Kids. Love my Aussie films. Trying to collect a lot of Australian cinema. Another French film. This one's from Gastrono. He's a director I know about, but I actually haven't seen a lot of his films. This one I heard a lot of good things about. Actually, a film that will be shown later in my Blu-rays is a film that this film influenced, and that's Irreversible. It has Monica Bellucci, who's absolutely beautiful in my opinion, and her, I guess they're separated now, but they got married. Vincent Cassel, he's in this film too. He's an interesting actor, distinctive look. I guess this is like a rape revenge film. I heard it has some brutal scenes in it. Kind of fucked up. I'll be checking this one out soon. Looks interesting. Irreversible, I guess, you know. Also got a Blue Underground title. The Blood Splattered Bride. Can't talk right now. As usual. It's like, I think this is like a Spanish flick. It looks very like awesome from the cover art alone on it. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, it looks awesome. Blood Splattered Bride. Next up, we got another Shriek Show title that I found for a decent price. Finally, it's been out of print, and that's The Being. It's like a creature feature. It's from the same person who directed the semi-remake of Blood Feast, Blood Diner, Jackie Kong. It looks fun. It has Martin Landau in it. He's an actor I always enjoyed his work. Oscar-winning actor. This looks fun. The creature on the cover looks awesome if you can see him. Yeah, I can't wait to check The Being out. Heard good things about it. The Being. Next up is a film that my friend did on Body Bags, Move 616. He did a review. I watched the review because it was a title that I've been interested in, but I didn't really know what it was. I just saw this cover art for the longest time and like, what the hell is this film? What the hell is a Lepus? It's a killer bunny film, pretty much, and you never see those really, like, killer bunny films. And it's a Night of Lepus, and stars Janet Leigh, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, the chick from Psycho. Interested in this film. It looks awesome. Here to check it out. Night of Lepus. And one last thing for the DVDs is a box that I picked up on Hamilton Books. They had this sucker for $10, which is pretty awesome because it has 6 films in it. And that's the Twisted Terror collection from Warner Brothers. A lot of these went to their archive label. I know a few got like separate releases. But $10 for 6 films is awesome. And it comes with The Hand, the Oliver Stone film. Dr. Giggles, which is I haven't seen in a while since I was a kid. John Carpenter's Someone's Watching Me, which is a film I haven't seen in Carpenter's library. Very interested in it. It comes with the horror anthology with Peter Cushing and Donald Pleasance called From Beyond the Grave, which I always wanted to check out. It's from a director I always enjoy, Kevin Conner. He does some awesome films. I actually have one of his films in the Blu-ray section. Get to that. The late Wes Craven's Deadly Friend, which is a film I heard decent things about it. I heard it's a real fun film. Rest in peace to Wes Craven with his style and films that he directed. I'm going to be doing reviews on a few of his films really soon. Still waiting for a few in the mail, so hopefully they come in time. Deadly Friend and last, Eyes of a Stranger, which seems like an interesting film. The cover looks interesting. I didn't really read the back to see what it was really about. So I'm pretty pumped to dig into some of these awesome films. Alright, time for some Blu-ray action. Let's get into this because I got quite a few Blu-rays. I went a little crazy. The Blu-rays this one. First, we got... What happened was, that film cover that I showed in my last update, I ordered from FamilyVideo.com. And they accidentally sent me another copy. They didn't charge me for it. It was like a shipping error. So, since I had 2 copies, I was like, I'll give one away. Maybe do like a small trade. Like, I wasn't looking for anything too horrible, like expensive or anything. Something they had, like a double of, was mean to part with if it was cheap. And actually, Dave Z, one of the hosts of the podcast Banana Laser, I gave Cub to him, and he sent me over the Blu-ray The Fly, the Vincent Price, David Hedison film, which is a classic in its own right. I actually like the remake, the Cronenberg version. I actually have this film on DVD in the box set, but I'll still keep the box set because it has the other 2 films. But this is awesome to have this on Blu-ray. Awesome film, fun. The Fly. Now, the Gaspar Noé film that I talked about earlier, this is the film that I did a review on. It was actually the last review of my It Came in the 80s, so check out that review. It's very in-depth into this release. And that's the new Cult Epics release of Angst, which is, I can't say enough good things about this film. Check out that review, give my full thoughts on it. Awesome release, pick it up. I highly recommend this release. Pick it up. I think this is a limited one. I know they do those limited runs, like I think the slipcover is limited, but who knows. So pick it up. Awesome release. Check out that review. Another film I reviewed on my series is a documentary. It's from Severin. I got Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's of the Island Dr. Monroe. Very interesting documentary on Richard Stanley and his whole journey that failed of his attempt to make his dream project. And I highly recommend it. 3-disc edition has a lot of features on it that dig deeper into the story and stuff. Awesome edition. Pick up. I do highly recommend it. Check out my review on this film. Awesome film. Next up, I pre-ordered this a while ago. It took a while to get the copies, but I didn't mind because I had tons of films that I had to watch still, and I understand that it's like a self-proclaimed company and they put this out themselves, which I respect. And that's the Blu-ray of Pieces of Talent. If you see there, it's signed by the director Joe Stoffer. This film's awesome. It's one of my favorite films of last year. Awesome cast: David Long, Christy Ray. I actually haven't, since I started YouTube, I haven't really talked about this film, but I really enjoy this film. It's a perfect film in my opinion. They do such an awesome job in this film, those two characters and their interaction, and the setup and the ending and all that. I can't wait for the sequel for this film, because it leaves you on a cliffhanger. Some of these editions, like these special editions, they have alternative covers, are still available. They also have a standard edition Blu-ray. I know this one has special features on it. Check out this release. Pick up and support Pieces of Talent. Every copy they sell goes for making the sequel a missing piece. So please support this film, because I can't wait for the sequel. Pieces of Talent. Next up is a Scream Factory title I picked up. It's the new film from the director of Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. And that's John McNaughton's The Harvest. I haven't watched this yet. It looks interesting. It's like a psychological horror film with Michael Shannon and Samantha Morton. So I'm interested in it. I'm going to check it out. I heard good things so far. Like, I didn't hear in-depth reviews on it, but people have been telling me it's good. I should pick it up. So I'll be checking this one out soon. Next up, I went to Best Buy. You know how they are with their Halloween stuff. Kind of mediocre this year, in my opinion. Some of the same stuff they always sell. It was just weird and random stuff. And they actually didn't have what I wanted, which is the Leprechaun set, because it was on sale. So I never picked that up. But I did grab, found this for $6, which is kind of weird, because I haven't seen this type of film in a Best Buy in a while, since they first started, really. And that's Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, the Blu-ray. I actually never owned this copy. I had seen this film before. It was $6, so I was like, why not? Dark Sky Films, Michael Rooker, awesome actor in my opinion. Tom Tolles, another one we lost this year. Rest in peace to Tom Tolles. Awesome film. Henry, can't wait to check. I didn't even open this up to check out how this Blu-ray looks. I'll be checking it out soon though. Henry. Next up is another documentary. It's called Salad Days, a decade in punk in Washington D.C. 1980 through 90. It takes place 10-year period of this Washington-based punk movement that, like, Minor Threat and Bad Brains and all those bands, like Ian MacKaye and Henry Rollins, and are interviewed. And I haven't watched this yet, but I'm always a big fan of like hardcore punk and punk rock in general, and anything to do. I'm like a big Bad Brains fan, Minor Threat. I have all their albums, like their discography, greatest hits, and all that good stuff. So I'm interested in this. Can't wait to check it out. Got this really cheap on Blue Moose. The Blu-ray is like $13, which isn't bad for a new Blu-ray. Not bad at all. Salad days. Can't wait to check that. There we go. Next up is a Gorgon video. Well, first off, most of these titles I picked up on deep discounts. They were having this crazy sale on their Blu-rays during that period, so I picked up a ton of Blu-rays. Went crazy. It was like buy 5, you get like 20% off or something crazy. I forget. It's over now, but I picked up a shitload of Blu-rays. First up from Gorgon Video, we got Bonnie's Kid and the Centerfold Girls double feature. I heard the Centerfold Girls is a good film. Bonnie's Kids, I don't know what it's about. It's kind of like an exploitation film. Can't wait to dig into these. Can't wait. Centerfold Girls. Actually, who's in this one? Bonnie's Kids has Alex Rocco, another guy we lost. Rest in peace to Alex Rocco. Mo Green from The Godfather. Yeah. Can't wait. Next up, I picked up Frank Henenlotter's Frankenhooker. A film I haven't seen in years. Want to revisit it really soon. It's like his version of Frankenstein. Snaps. Can't go wrong. Special features. Frank Henenlotter. Awesomeness right here. Can't wait to revisit that. Next up is another Kevin O'Connor film. And that's At the Earth's Core. Can't talk ever. We got Doug McClure, Peter Cushing, and the always beautiful Caroline Munro. Loved watching these as a kid. Can't wait to revisit this. Like, I got Land the time got last month, and I just love these films. They're awesome. At the Earth's Core. Next up, I picked up Kino's version of Barren Blood. I was gonna pick up the Arrow version, but I don't know. I decided to pick up the Kino version of Barren Blood because I just needed another film to get like that 20% off, and I was like, it was the right price. Even though Arrows was on sale too, it was still a little cheaper, and it would have been cheaper with the discount. So, Barren Blood, it's a film I haven't seen in Bob's collection, so I'm interested in it. Yeah, Barren Blood. Heard mixed things about it from different people. Some people like it and some people dislike it, but I'll judge it on my own. Next up, I picked up a few silent films. And the first one is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It's a German expressionist film. I watched some of it. I want to finish it though. Same with like Bad Taste. Work's been killing me lately. Yeah, I can't wait to dig into these. Nosferatu, I have seen this before years and years ago though. When I was real young, it was like a VHS copy that I rented from the library. So Nosferatu, the original. And also, I picked up the Werner Herzog version from Scream Factory with Klaus Kinski, the great Klaus Kinski. Can't wait to check this out. I never seen this film, sadly. So, I'll be comparing the two. Maybe like do a review on one day and the review on the other the next. But I'll get into that after. Next up, I got a few redemption titles I picked up. From Jess Franco, The Erotic Rites of Frankenstein. Don't know much about it. Just picked it up. Jess Franco, Redemption. I'm actually collecting the whole Redemption line anyways. So, pick it up eventually. It was on sale. Gene Roland, Shiver the Vampire. Still haven't watched it. Rape of the Vampire. Watched it. But I'm going to rewatch it because I want to get my full thoughts on it. So, I'll be doing a review on this also soon. Rape of the Vampire. Pete Walker Schizo, haven't watched it yet. Gotta get more Pete Walker in my collection. I only have Frightmare, so I'm gonna be picking up a lot of Pete Walker in the future. I like Frightmare, so I'm interested in his work. So Schizo I picked up. Another Mario Bava that I never seen. I guess this is actually the first Giallo, like the term Giallo. So I picked up The Evil Eye and aka The Girl That Knew Too Much. It comes with both versions. So I can't wait to check this out. Love me some Mario Bava. Two ones I got in the mail today. I haven't opened them yet. The Draft House Blu-ray of the Australian film Waking Fright with Donald Pleasance in it. It's from the director of First Blood. I heard really good things about this. It's been recommended to me from both Moods and Zach. So I finally picked it up. Can't wait to check this bad Larry out. And from the UK, I got the Charlie's Farm Blu-ray. I heard awesome things about this film. It has Nathan Jones in it, and Kane Hodder, and Bill Moseley, and Tara Reid, shockingly. It's from the director of Daddy's Little Girl, which is a film I did highly enjoy. So, I know I'll enjoy this one. Nathan Jones looks awesome in it. He's on the back cover. Yeah, I can't go wrong with that. So I can't wait to finally watch this. It looks awesome. Charlie's Farm. Now we got into the rest of the arrows I picked up. I actually didn't order this one in the sale. I ordered this with Charlie's Farm. I just put it with the arrows because make the, you get me. Sean Connery and Zardos, the John Boorman film. I picked up the Arrow version because Twilight Times is the US release of this. I know we'll probably get a release in the future, but the Arrow version just looked awesome to me, and I really enjoy Arrow, and I want to support that company because it's not a limited release, and it shouldn't be a limited release. Zardos, awesome film in my opinion. I know it has a hate-love relationship with a lot of people with this film. I enjoyed it. Connery's badass with his little loin outfit on. Awesome film. Next up, I picked up Brian De Palma's Sisters. Picked up a few various random arrows during the sale that I wanted. I wanted to pick up some De Palma. Sisters, a film I'd never seen before. Can't wait to check it out finally. No Criterion releases on DVD, but the Blu-ray was on sale and I was like, might as well. Sisters. Picked up City of the Living Dead, the Lucio Fulci film. Gates of Hell trilogy finally complete. I actually own this film on DVD, so no, I actually own the Arrow, not the Blue Underground Blu-ray, but all my other editions are like, I got the Arrow House of the Cemetery and the Grindhouse Beyond, so it kind of looked out of place with those two versions of the other two films. So I'll be giving that away to my buddy Retro Slasher. He needs a copy, so I'm gonna give it to him. So City of the Living Dead. Another De Palma film I picked up, The Fury. Another film that Twilight Times has the rights to, and bullshit because I love this film. I haven't seen it in years. Kurt Douglas, John Cassavetes. Another like psycho telekinesis film. Can't wait to check this bad Larry out. Revisit it, see how the transfer is. Another film that I wanted to check out because it's an Asian film and I heard nothing but good things about it. Lady Snowblood with what's the actress's name? Miko Kaye, I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably butchered the hell out of it. But it's a film it's the film that inspired Kill Bill and Tarantino. It's one of his favorite films. And it comes with part 2 too, which is awesome. This is an awesome release by Arrow. Okay, getting down. This film is not horror per se. Actually, the next one isn't really either, but whatever. What I got is Mona Lisa, the Neil Jordan film. If you don't know who Neil Jordan is, he's the guy who directed The Crying Game and Interview with the Vampire. Very underrated director in my opinion. He does a lot of good films. Byzantium is one of his last films, and that film's awesome in my opinion. This film holds a special place for me because Bob Hoskins' performance is awesome in this film. It's really heartfelt, and he starts out like this just tough bad guy, and he grows into like a human during the end of it, and he really shows emotion throughout the whole film, and Michael Caine's in it. Yeah, it's an awesome film. It has a great soundtrack. I know like the Genesis song "In Too Deep" is like the big like theme song to this film. George Harrison produced it. His Handmade Studios is George Harrison's company of when he did productions for films. Mona Lisa, awesome film. Perfect 10 out of 10 for me. Everyone picked this bad Larry up. Rest in peace to Bob Hoskins. Awesome actor. Another film I picked up. Gangsta classic. King of New York with Chris Walken, Lawrence Fishburne, Dave Caruso, Wesley Snipes, Steve Buscemi. Abel Ferreira film. Can't wait to revisit this. Used to watch this movie all the time. With the soundtrack with Schoolie D in it. Yeah, King of New York, that cover's awesome with Walken on the cover. Alright, last two for the arrows and for the most of the DVDs and Blu-rays. Island of Death, I picked up a copy of this. I did a review on this with my buddy Kyle, the Horrorphile. Check out that review, it's on both our channels. It was an awesome, fun experience for me. It was my first collab review. It's a very interesting film. It's a video nasty. I grabbed it because I'm collecting the video nasties. I want to grab more of them because I'm interested in them. This one I probably won't revisit, but I'm going to watch the transfer for this because I actually didn't watch the film on the Blu-ray, but I did watch the fully uncut version, if you know what I mean. It was kind of a loop. It was kind of a rush, like, side, like, because we were supposed to do another film, and we decided to do this one. So I didn't mind, and finally picked up a copy because I did enjoy the film. But like I said, I won't be rewatching it anytime soon, if you know what I'm saying. Island of Death. And the last bad Larry for this update. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Hell yeah. Look at this fucking edition's insane. With like two of Tobe Hooper's early films. Cover's badass. Comes with this thick ass booklet. This edition for this film shouldn't exist. It's just bad, limited. It comes with like this thing that says it's limited authentication. Yeah, I can't wait to start digging into this. Awesome release by Arrow. Great company. They give like the special treatment to films that shouldn't even deserve this treatment. Awesome. Alright. One last thing I'll show you guys. I already have it hooked up. Region-free Blu-ray player. Can't wait. Alright guys, a little update on the channel, what I'm going to do in the month of October. I accepted a challenge. My fellow YouTubers, Mood616 and Double Shot J are also doing this challenge. I'm doing the 31 Days of Horror in October, which means I'll be reviewing a film each day starting tomorrow throughout the month of October till Halloween night. One film and one review a day. So, I know I've been neglecting my other shows on my channel, but in November I'm going to be back on force with another It Came the 80s. I already have the film picked out for that certain episode. So, I'll be doing that. And the Western series is coming back. I know I've been not giving that any love lately. I ordered a few Westerns that haven't come in yet. They'll be in the next update. Can't wait. Because you know how I love my Westerns, and I'm not going to neglect that. I'm going to still be pushing forward. And the Dustin Mill series will jump up, and a few new series I'm starting on my channel will be starting soon. So, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll I'll see you in a month. Peace out.